FQ Riverside and K293CF Moreno Valley.
You just entered the Gotcha Zone. Line up to the start line and get ready to race with your host, Joe Britt. It's time for Gotcha Racing, live on KCAA 1050.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and get ready for an action-packed, fun-filled hour of everything a motorhead ever loved or lived. Gotcha Racing with Joe Britt. Welcome to Gotcha Racing. This is Joe Britt. Woo, doggy. Welcome to another fantastic year of Gotcha Racing TV, Gotcha Racing Live with your host, me, Joe Britt, coming live, correct, and in full fashion and in living color. For those of you who like to see me and in living color, go to KCAA radio.com, and we should be on that front screen there doing what we do, okay? I got a lot of things to tell you guys, man. I mean, first of all, we made it, guys. We made it. You know, a lot of people did not make the transition until 2019. Medical accidents, you know, and just living in America took a lot of folks out. So we got to pay homage to the ones who've gone before us, you know, and we'll have a silence. Matter of fact, let's take a silence of I know we're not supposed to have negative nothing on the air, but let's take 2 seconds starting from now. Very silent. There you go. That's all I can give. Okay, so back to the matters at hand, and you are listening to Gotcha Racing Live, Gotcha Racing TV, and your host here, Joe Britt. Okay, let me start. Got a lot of stuff to say, man. Ooh, doggy, a lot of stuff to say. Okay, I come to you a humble man that is a reflection of God's grace and greatness, a humble man that is standing on shoulders of ancestors. Hello, America. Look alive, California. Wake up, San Bernardino. Stand up and be counted, Inland Empire. For this is your host, Joe Britt, coming to you loud, clear, and strong from the desert to the sea, broadcasting on the powerful KCAA Radio 1050. Okay, we're also on 106.5 FM. And we're also on 102.3 FM. We're all over the friggin' map, okay? As I said before in previous broadcasting, you'd have to be under a friggin' rock not to hear this great broadcast of ours. We come to you with experience. We come to you with correspondence throughout this blue dot. We come to you giving you all great information that you can possibly do for your do-it-yourself projects. You know me, I'm always trying to save a buck. This year, it's going to be phenomenal, and I can't wait to get into this because I just can't wait to get in and tell you what we're doing. Okay, here at Gotcha Racing. Okay, let me back up. Let me digress a little bit. All right, the weather we're having is gloomy. It's going to rain. It's 48% chance of rain this afternoon. Joe, what's the temperature? He doesn't know. It's probably in the 50s or something like that. It's kind of cold for us here, but it's probably warm for those on the East Coast. But nevertheless, hey, this is California. If it drops below 58, I got to put a jacket on, okay? So, and that's how we roll here in California. All right, great lineup today. Well, my lineup is very simple. I'm going to run my mouth for a minute. And for those of you that want to call into the station and talk to me and give me your opinion. If it's auto-related, I'll keep it within the scope. If it's non-auto-related and you have a message to give to the community, call at about 12:50, and that's when I open up to the community and let them voice their opinions about what they're doing, if they got a church event, if they have some other event other than car shows, then you call in. If not, call through the program and talk to me. Okay, that number is. Am I reading this right? Am I reading this right? Oh, okay. That number would be 909-792-5222. 909-792-5222. 909-792-5222. Okay, for those of you that want to call in and listen, you could be going through a tunnel, could be under a rock somewhere, and you just can't hear this great broadcast of ours. Try this number. 720-835-3099. 720-835-3099. Here we go. 720-835-3099. Okay. Just put a little groove in that a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. For those of you that want to call in on that are out of the area, it's 909-888-5222. 909-888-5222. We can be found on Facebook under Gotcha Racing TV, Gotcha Racing Live, under my name, Joe Britt. Excuse me. We're all over the internet. Just put in Gotcha Racing TV, GotchaRacing.com. And then you'll find us. You want to contact me and let me know a show that's coming up that you would like for our group, meaning either the Gotcha Racing Live crew or the Gotcha Racing TV crew, which is the camera crew, to come out and interview your guys, the fans, and the racers at an event. Try me at this, grtv.media@gmail.com. grtv.media@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. Now, I did say we all made it. Okay. And thank goodness for those of you that have made it are listening to this broadcast of ours. Okay. Now, we have been on a vacation for more or less for one of the weeks, one of the Saturdays. So I had to do engineering for the station, so I was out and about. For the other one, I had to do family first, my family, I had to put them, I put them above you. Yeah, they're my family first, because without them, I'm nothing. At the end of the day, without a family, we are nothing. So I had to take care of my family. I took them out to Las Vegas. I'm 40 years being married, so I got married on Christmas because I don't remember dates. Okay, so 40 years married to the same pair of legs. I took my grandkids out, and I rented a large suite, and we pretty much had a good time. And for New Year's, I'm a homebody. I stayed in, heard the gunshots, didn't poke my head out, but got on the computer and just went through the UFOs, and you went through why the moon doesn't spin and that kind of a deal, just doing what I do and looking at different videos of different cars and whatnot, and putting some more fuel on the arsenal that will push me to tell you what's going on in our great community that we do have here. Okay, here, I'm trying to adjust my phone here. I want to turn it off so that if anyone calls, they won't be interrupting the show. Okay, there we go. All right. So, yeah, look at that, and I still screwed up. Okay. All right. So, New Year, guys. Papa got a whole new bag of tricks that I got to get at you with. So, if you can sit down and just be patient. You will hear a lot of things that I am doing for you in the community here, okay? Because I really respect you. As a viewer, I respect you. As a citizen of the U.S., I respect you. And as citizens of my district, I respect you. Okay, so first of all, folks, let me start by saying this, all right? We live on one planet, this blue dot of ours, okay? We are one people, right? Now, you might say, what do you mean one people, Joe? I mean, you got people who speak different languages? Yes. There's over 2,500 different languages, all right, on this planet. I said over. Some dialects, it would be hard for you to get out, okay? There's a lot of different colors of people, from the blackest black to the whitest white, to the yellowest of yellow, to the brownest of brown. But guess what, folks? Guess what? We're all one race. Some might say, well, what race are you? Dude, I'm a human. I'm part of the human race. There's only one race of people on this planet. We're all humans, regardless of how you look, how you smell, how your hair is, whether it's round, it's kink, it's straight, you can't put any curls on it, or you get too tight, regardless of that, you're still human, right? You've heard of this garbage in, garbage out? All right, so if I place any human on this planet near the equator, regardless if you are whitest of white or blackest of black, if you're the whitest of white at the equator line and you're eating what the indigenous people of the equator line happen to eat, you're going to turn brown, if not black, if not blue. Okay? Same token, you take a real dark person and you put that person in a climate where the food is different, bland probably, and unspicy, and the sun doesn't shine all the time. Guess what? In generations to come, that person will match that environment. Okay? You are what you eat. So, let me tell you again, folks, for those of you who got your superior hat on, you might as well take it off. You know, there's one planet, one people, one race of people on this planet, and we are humans. All right. I don't care what you've been taught; it's all false. I don't care what you've been fed; it's all BS. I don't care what your buddies around the table; it's all BS. We're all the same people. So I had to tell you this before I get into my my long diatribe. Right. Okay. So hopefully you can understand that. And if you take offense to it, well, you know what? That's your bad, man. Because I'm speaking from the hip, and I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking with my eyes wide open, trying to communicate to you, the great people of Gotcha Racing TV, Gotcha Racing Live. Excuse me, I got a small cough there. Okay, let's get back to business in hand. You know, we finally have a webmaster that's going to take over our website. On our website, pretty much it's been a one-man show. And even though we have correspondents calling in, but for the business part, I have been very, very busy and just haven't had time to get to the website and to put all the great videos, put all the interviews that we've done. I mean, we got a lot of stuff in the can that I just haven't had time to do it, man. I have been, as some people say, you have been a one-legged man in a turd kicking contest. And yes, I have been. But nevertheless, I'm finally getting some help. Finally getting some help from one of our folks that has been with us for a while, and he has been asking me for a while to do it, and I am going to relinquish some of my duties, and I have to. I have no choice, and let him get to it, and hopefully we can pull in some more people for Gotcha Racing and Gotcha Racing Live, because it's time for us. We're going strong. We are we're going strong, and this year has a lot to offer, and you will know within the next 10-15 minutes or so what we're doing. Okay. On our website, talking to my small staff, you will be able to advertise your car for sale to the community of which we have developed. Okay. Price-wise, your phone number. We're not selling the car for you. No, we're not. All we're doing is having a platform so that you can sell your vehicle, all right? And then the rest is up to you, all right? So for a small fee, we will advertise your video. We will advertise a video that we'll do for you, a 2-minute video of your car, go around your car, and with you in tow. And so you can tell your prospective buyers out there what to expect with this car, what's going on with it, and the whole 9 yards. See, we are self-funding here. It's not like we have a big sugar mama, a big sugar daddy somewhere around that's got deep pockets. No, we're funding this by ourselves. That's why we are debt-free currently. Okay, so this video, 2-minute video of selling your car, will be broadcast on our website and broadcast weekly on our live radio show. That is going into 190 countries currently. So we're trying to make some moves, all right? Well, let's keep going. We have an opportunity that we just can't pass up, and we're going to cable. We are going to cable. We're negotiating right now, and we're not going to get the short end of the stick, but we'll have it so that our sister company, which is Gotcha Racing TV, will be on cable with a weekly show in the Southern California market. However, with this growing pains that we will have, we need folks, we need people, we need videographers, we need hosts, we need on-air personalities that will fit into our community and communicate with our race fans when we send you out to different locations. We have no choice. So we're looking for interns right now. Excuse me. We're looking for interns that will be a good fit with Gotcha Racing TV. Okay. Now, we'll still be on the air, so we'll have both. We'll have our show on the air, Gotcha Racing Live, and then we'll have our show on cable TV, which will be Gotcha Racing TV. So I told you it was coming. Maybe I did tell you it was coming, but now I am telling you again, it is coming, and we're looking for bodies, and we're looking for lively people, female, males. Don't care what ethnicity you're from. Really don't care. As long as you can do the job. As long as you can communicate what you see in front of you to the camera. And spunky attitude, hey, that's cool, man. We like spunking. We like spunkiness. I think you'll fit right in. So how do you get with us? How do you put in your resume with us and interview with us? Well, here you go. Go to GotchaRacingTV.com. Go to a website and fill in the necessary paperwork, and just it'll come to us. Or go to grtv.media, MEDIA, at gmail.com and communicate to us that way, and we'll get back to you. And we need spunkiness. We need folks. We're growing. We got growing pains right now. And it kind of hurts a little bit because we got a lot of stuff to produce, and we have no time to do it. That's a growing pains for you, and that's a good thing. Okay, okay. So our staff, small staff, have come up with a great idea. We will start having coffee and crunch breakfast. Oh, so we can discuss and talk among ourselves. So we can show cars, and more likely we'll put some of this stuff on our website. We'll put some of the stuff on our cable show, and some of the stuff on Gotcha Racing Live here in the studio. And since we're streaming, we can stream some of those some of those events to the people at large. Okay, so we don't want to miss out on anyone. So, at those little coffee crunch type of deals, the breakfasts, it's a way for us to show you new toys, show you the new things on the market that we find at the different SEMA shows and whatnot, and then it'll give you an opportunity to voice your opinion, and also to show us your cars, what you've done, and to talk shop with the rest of the guys in the community. I think that'd be good. I think it'd be real good. I mean, other folks are doing it. Why not do it here right in our own community for Gotcha Racing TV, Gotcha Racing Live? Okay. I have been talking for 2 years to different racetracks, and it seems as if we are getting ready to co-sponsor different track events throughout Southern California, and put on maybe our own event at a track near you. And with that, I want you guys to chime in and tell me if you guys are ready for that. I know we are, but we can't do it alone. I'm one-legged man in the turd kicking contest. No, I need friends. I need fans. I need folks that can help me pull this off. All right. So I tell you, there's a lot of things coming, and I'm not done yet. Looking at the clock here, wow, I am not done. My goodness, I don't want to take all the time, but this has to come out. And I only do this once a year, so just be patient with me, okay? All right. We are currently looking for a building. And if I told you what we're looking for right now, you'd be completely shocked. But we're looking for a place that we can call home, a larger building that we can have the race fans come to, work on their automobiles, rent stalls. Hear me? Rent a garage from us on a daily basis. With the proper tools, and work, and then on the weekends we can have a big time party. We can feed folks and give back to the community in a safe environment. You hear me? I said safe environment. So that's what we're looking for currently. But right now the prices are just stupid right now. But we have a lot of things that we're looking at, and something is going to pop. Okay, we're not going to get too far in debt on this. I don't believe in debt. I don't believe in car notes. I believe in, being self-funded, and I believe in staying out of debt. And that's one thing that I'm going to push this year to you, to stay out of debt and put your families first. Okay? All right. So as far as finances are concerned, as I said, we're self-funding. So we want to start selling our T-shirts with the brand on it, our jackets, our hats, like what I'm wearing right here, the shirts, like what I'm wearing right here, and racing parts, along with 110 octane fuel for those who are racing, new batteries, synthetic oil for the race community, and then pretty soon we'll be opening up our retail shop. But all this will be at a discounted rate. We're not here to flip you over and take all the quarters out of your pocket. We're here to service the community, and we're also here to make a buck. We have to stay in business, and to make a buck, we'd have to make a profit. But, we're not gonna make 1,000% profit. No, we're not. We're not. We might do 30% over, 25% over of our costs and handling fees, but nevertheless, you're going to get the best deal. And I always say, hey, you go out and check somewhere else, and then come back to us and see what the prices are, and see if we can meet the price. And I'm sure we can, because we know all the warehouse prices out there, and then we know most of what the retail guys are paying out there. And we want to be a number one in the area as far as parts are concerned. Okay. All right. This year we'll keep pushing. So I decided that your family is first. I decided that our family here is first. And with our family being first, your family is important to me. You, the guy who's listening to this. You, the young lady who's listening to this. Okay. Your family is first. You're first in my book. So how do we do this? Well, I'll just say it. I want to show you and teach you your needs versus your wants. I know it sounds corny, man. I know it sounds corny. Your needs versus your wants, okay? Now, you have a need to have a roof over your head, right? You have a need to have shoes on. You have a need to have a jacket on, right? Do you, but you might want that yacht, right? You might want that Bentley, right? But your needs, take care of your needs first, and I guarantee you, if you do all of that with your family and placing your family first and your needs, all your wants are going to come with no strings attached, right? So when you have that Bentley or that Porsche in the front yard and your needs are met, guess what? Mama's happy, daddy's happy, your kids are fed, your kids are fat, and everything will work out just doggone fine. Okay. So I'm going to always push that, because I need for you folks to be successful. I really do. And if it takes training from my end and bringing in someone who can also show you how to do stocks, okay? We have a person that has joined our team that does stocks and bonds. But you don't have to get crazy. You don't have to get crazy in that endeavor. It just takes discipline. It really does. So if we can train you how to do that in these days, in this economy that's so screwed up right now, Washington says everything is cool. Washington says we have the best economy, whatever. And we don't. You look around, people are starving to death, man. We look around and people have to work 2 and 3 jobs, We look around and people still can't feed their families. So on our end, and not the rich end, there's a lot of work to be done. And if they're not offering help from Washington, God dog it, we have to step up and do our own. We have to step up and do our own. Okay, so and that's where we are. That's where. But I got so much. I got a phone call. Let me find out who it is first, and then, because I gotta finish this. Who's that? Okay. The Road Warrior. Hold on a minute. Let me finish this, and I'll get right back to you, put you on. So I hear you. I know you're there. Okay. All right. So Now, on another note, now most of you know that I'm political. Okay, most of you might know that I am an executive for the Democratic Party at the state level for California. Right? Most of you might know, and if you don't, you do now. I represent San Bernardino County, the whole county, right, which is the largest county in the United States. Now, there are 4 of us that represent the California Democratic Party on the executive level because it's so large, all right? So I wanted to put together this. I wanted to put together a team. I call it a dream team to write legislation, all right? Within our ranks, within the Gotcha Racer family, so that I can take this to the different boards. I can take this to Sacramento and get things happening for the racers here in California, for the racers here in the community. For instance, if we want to have more money from California going to different tracks, hey, let's set up a track somewhere, okay? If we can help fund the tracks by way of getting people off the streets and having Sacramento to step up and do their thing, guess what? We can write legislation for that. We, meaning us, I can give it to the team in Sacramento. If it gets past 3 votes with yays on it, guess what? It goes to the governor's desk. Guess who knows the governor? I wonder who. I do. Okay. So I need your help. I need your help to make this happen. I need your help to make this happen. And we can do it if we do it as a team, okay? As a team. Let me tell you how something works. Now, you might get, if you've ever seen this, you have one branch, a small, skinny branch, and you can break it, with both hands. But if you got 20 of those small little branches, it's difficult to break because there's power in numbers. Folks, there's power in numbers, and that's how I'm going to strike this, power in numbers. Now, okay, let's go to the next one. I do need your help to make this happen, and I do need your help. Listen to this. I'm running for a delegate position for this 47th Assembly District. Now, you might say, well, what the heck is a district, Joe? Well, California has been broken up into 58 districts, okay? Where we live, where this mic is going, where this airwave is, it takes up part of the 47th Assembly District. Now, those are cities within a certain boundary. Now, the 47th Assembly District consists of Bloomington, Colton, Muscoy, San Bernardino, Rialto, Colton, Fontana, and Grand Terrace. All right, I'll say it again. Bloomington, Colton, Muscoy, San Bernardino, Rialto, Colton, Fontana, and the city of Grand Terrace. If you live or reside in one of these cities, and you can hear the tone of my voice and you're listening, I need your help to become one of these delegates. Now, this position I've held for 4 years. I took a 2-year off, and I was the executive. At this level, there's only one executive, and I was the executive for 4 years. And we did a lot of great things in the area that no one has ever done before. For instance, when we had a vacancy for the senatorial person, what I did with my group, we interviewed each candidate like a job. Never has been done before. We sat them down. We had them come to a restaurant. We got in the back of the restaurant. We all had questions, and 6 questions posed to each person. They were, it has never been done before. Never. And it's just thinking out of the box, because if you're going to represent me, I want to know where you stand. I don't want my kids to go hungry. I want money for my business. What can you do for me? And if you can't do it for me, we don't need you, because no one gets a go pass. Nobody gets a go pass no more. I don't care what seat you're in the 47th or in California or even federal level. If you can't do the job, you don't need to be there, because we have too many problems. We got kids need to eat. We have babies going hungry. We have guys losing their jobs. We have women losing their jobs. We just have too many doggone problems. And if you can't step up and do the job correctly, you're out of here. So, as an a delegate for the 47th, we are able to endorse people, candidates that are running for different offices. And as I said before, no one gets a go pass. So I'm hoping that you can place me in that position. How do you do that? You have to come out and vote. Well, when is the voting? Joe, when is the voting? The voting is January 12th, and I believe that's next Saturday. I need your vote. My team needs your vote. We need for you to step out of your comfort zone. Help us to help you go forward. Help us to help you go forward. Okay? No politician gets a go pass. You can't bull crap. You can't BS a BSer. You cannot. Okay, and that's how I'm standing, man. Nobody gets to go past no more. And that shocked a couple of folks when I said that. And they're kind of go, oh, man, this guy's serious. Yes, I am serious. Okay, here we go. So next Saturday, which is the 12th, 9:30 in the morning, I need for you to get out of your comfort zone and come to this address. Write this down for me. 855 West San Bernardino Avenue in the city of Bloomington. 855 West San Bernardino Avenue in the city of Bloomington, okay? Now, what happened is you go there, you register to vote, you show them your ID that you reside in one of these cities, okay? And here the cities again. I'll keep repeating it: Bloomington, Colton, Muscoy, San Bernardino, Rialto, Colton, Fontana, and Grand Terrace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. 7 cities within the 47th Assembly District. We need your help. We need your help, because I tell you, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this to Sacramento. Whatever you give me is going to Sacramento with me, and we're going to make some changes. No more. Nobody's going to be left out of this equation. No more. But I need your help. I need your help, and I'm not going to beg for it, because you helping me is going to help you in return. You helping me is going to help you in return. So let's step up the game. And like as I said, no one gets a free ride. No more. No more. And those of you who know me personally, my word is my bond. My word is my bond. If I say I'm going to do it, God dog it, I'm going to do it. All right. And I am asking the great listeners of Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV to help me, to help you to go forward. All righty. Right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and you know, there's always a tit for tat. When you come out, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you a shirt. I'm going to give you a hat. I'm going to give you something. You know, it's just me. It's just for me. I'm going to give you a Gotcha Racing shirt, Gotcha Racing hat, if you come out and you do vote. All right. Okay, so much for that. Now, the American dream is the American dream. Everybody wants a white picket fence. Everybody wants to feed their families, a chicken in every pot. Well, you know, right now in this economy, the rich want to get richer, and they give a rat's butt about the guys on the bottom level, the street level. So we're going to have to change that around. We're going to have to. Are you tired of working 2 and 3 jobs? You know, can you feed your family? No. Well, let us help do that, but you got to help yourself. You also got to get off your comfort zone and help yourself. So this is one way of doing it. Alrighty. So much for that. Woo! Got through it. This year, you probably don't know, and if you do, I would tell you this. I developed a energy drink 5 years ago, and it's simply called Burnout. Right? What I did, I found what was this guy? Shoot, I got lost for words. Found a person who can develop what I wanted, and what I wanted is a drink that doesn't have certain chemicals in it. You know, when you pop the lid of other energy drinks, there's a certain smell that comes out. That smell is guarana, they call it, and what it is, it makes your heart raise a lot quicker and go palpitate a lot faster. I didn't want that. And then I also took out the sugar. So what I developed is a citrus drink, and it doesn't have the sugar in it, nor does it has a sweetener, but it's not sugar, and it doesn't have that guarana in it, so it doesn't make your heart go crazy when you first drink it. Now, if you could see here, you see that can? This is our 8-ounce can, so it's been around. See that? It has been around for 5 years, and we've had it in different stores. But we're going to change the market upon it, the marketing on it, and we've been toying around with something like this. You see that kind of logo? I don't know. It's kind of hokey a little bit. I've had I commissioned a company to go ahead and give me redo my logo a little bit so we can put it out, because when you go to the different stores, I want it to jump out and bite you. Literally bite you, so you can pick that can up. And this will help our endeavors here at Gotcha Racing TV, Gotcha Racing Live. So the monies we get from this, it'll go pay our sales staff, and I'm putting people to work. I'm putting people to work. Okay, so burnout. You see that? Burnout. That's what we want you to enjoy. And at some of the events that we have, we'll give those out freely so you can see what we have done. All right. So I believe. Let me give that one shot. One more. So next Saturday, which is the 12th, the address is 855 West San Bernardino Avenue in Bloomington, and that is a union hall that we'd like for you to show up. All right, so be there or be square. Okay, the Road Warrior, are you on?
Hey, Joe, how you doing today?
Man, I'm just running my mouth. I figured the first of the year, I'll really run my mouth first of the year and get this off my chest, because it's been on my mind and on my chest for a long time, and so far I'm done. I did it in fashion time. So how you doing, buddy?
Oh, well, let's just say Happy New Year, and I'm glad you said that, so I don't have to.
Okay, good.
All good, my friend.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, Happy New Year to everyone, just the season to start cleaning up, right?
That's right. You start anew.
And start anew. And speaking of anew, I just want to speak out there to some of our possibly new members of the motorcycle riding community, be it on-road or off-road. I say welcome in joining our ranks, and hopefully you got a fun new toy under the tree or in the garage that is now possibly has some fresh dirt or mud on it by now.
And hopefully it's paid for. Okay, go ahead.
Well, right. Yeah. Yeah, here, Merry Christmas, and here's the bill that goes with it. And the payments and your insurance.
That's right.
Well, of course, in insurance, you got a road bike, of course. But that's just part of the deal. Hey, all I want to do is mention to these guys, and even to reminders of some of those who have been riding like me for many years, decades in case of others, and just, hey, you got a new machine, man, go out and enjoy it. That's awesome. But first thing I'm going to suggest, and again, me, these are just suggestions or my opinions that I throw out there, pieces of advice. If you want to take them, that's great. If you don't, hey, that's great too. Enjoy the ride. But what I'd like to throw out there to everybody, especially the new guys, here's the time to start developing some good habits. And first good habit, listen to our show, and you'll learn a lot of stuff from everybody. Second, you'll listen to me talk about getting the proper equipment, being safe. I'm not going to get into that right now because, well, that's coming up every year. I go through a lot of the same material, and because I think it deems being repeated. Mm-hmm. But before you even do that, and before you even start your research, you got yourself a new bike. And I don't care if you've ridden before, if it's a brand new first one. Break out the book on this thing. Get the maintenance manual. Study it. Take a look at it. And learn all of the different parts and different maintenance needs of your machine. And that includes, air pressures that are required for tires, the types of fluids and where the fluids go, and where to find the dipstick, if it even has one. Some of the bikes like mine have a window that you look at and it tells you your levels and such. Nonetheless, where you need to add the fluids. What type of fluids do you need? Some still use conventional oil. Some prefer and recommend synthetics. Don't mix those by no means, but understand, what it takes to maintain it. This includes brake fluids, brake pads, everything. Get a little list in that little book. In the back of those manuals, there's a little place for notes. The last couple of pages are generally blank. If they're not, throw some pieces of paper in with things like the type of brake pads that you need for when the time comes you need to replace them. What type of oil you might prefer to use. It'll tell you the weight of the oil, what have you, but hey, I can get this at AutoZone, or I can get this at wherever, another place. I'm not going to start mentioning names. So, your favorite stores. And get familiar with that. Know where it's at before you need it, before it breaks, before it wears out. That way you can go, hey, right here in my book, that's what I need. Order online, go to the store, wherever. Get familiar with how everything works. Understand your clutch, understand your gearbox. Just to the point of, hey, I don't say learn it like a mechanic, but, these are things that you need to maintain. If you have a chain-driven dirt bike, which most of them are, keep them clean. Use a solvent, a chain cleaning solvent, and a lubrication immediately following. Don't wait 2 or 3 weeks after you clean it to do that. You might start getting rust. Keep things oiled. Learn these processes, make them part of your regular routine and habit, and your machine will last you for many, many seasons, many years. If you don't, it won't. Just that simple.
Gotcha.
That's my tip for the day.
Oh man,
for all our stuff.
You know what? You are always a good source of information, and we are proud to have you. And we are going strong this year, buddy. And I know you're going to go along with us for the ride. So
it's always a good ride, man. I enjoy it.
Yeah. We're going strong. We are really going strong. So I thank you. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you. So I'm gonna say this from man to man. I love you, dude, and that's how it is. And if you guys can't understand that out there listening to land, you should. I appreciate this guy. He's his family, and we go way back. So thank you, Chris, and I will talk with you soon, man.
Absolutely, man. And back at you. Happy New Year, everybody, and enjoy the ride year long.
Good enough. Good enough. Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
So I got a project coming up, and I'm going to put go ahead and play that 5.0 sound. I have a 5.0 Mustang, a Fox body. I'm going to take that motor out, and I'm going to Frankenstein it. So this is how it sounds when you start it up. All right. Yeah, baby. I got headers on it. So one more. All right. Thank you, Joe. So I'm putting that motor, I'm putting the headers, and putting the transmission in a 1979 SL 450 SL. The little two-seaters, with 2 doors and 2 seaters with the top you take off and put it on. A convertible, and that's going to be my project for the year for me personally. So that's what I'm working on. I was going to go ahead and put all the money into the little bit of pocket change I do have into the Mustang, make it top notch. But it's a lot of those going around, and I'm not here to please nobody but myself and my family. You hear what I said? I'm not going to please or put money into somebody who doesn't like me. I'm not going to please somebody who are just there as looky-loos. It's me first as far as what I like to do first and what my family can handle. So, and that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll go ahead and freak it out, and you'll see it later. I'll probably paint it black or something like that. I don't know yet. Joe, let's put on, let's see if we had a time to put on, it should say my recording. And it's of one of the Christmas events that we went to. Go ahead and put it up. Testing 1. Well, hey, folks, this is Joe Britt, Gotcha Racing Live. And guess what? I just happened to find a diamond in the rough. I was out filming a place earlier. I'm in South El Monte, and I see all these time attack looking drift cars. And I'm wondering what the heck is going on across the street. So you know me, Inquisitive Joe, is going to have to walk around and see what's going on. And guess what I found? I found a diamond in the rough. I find this group of engineering cats. They're doing some phenomenal things to cars, like the M3s, the Nissans, and then transforming a basic Civic into a road beast. Look, they're called CRZY Engineering in South El Monte. So one of the engineers, one of the owners is called Mike. And you know what? Of course I'm doing this for the Gotcha Racing live show that comes on Saturdays at KCAA Radio. Introduce you to the guy, Mike, and we can go from there. Right now I'm looking at a BMW that's off the chain with twin turbos. Michael, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
You know what? I'm above ground, but you know, I'm really excited looking at this particular car. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a 2009 BMW M3 V8, and it's one of my business partner's personal car. What we did to it was we developed a twin turbo kit for it, which is almost finished. We're doing a few more number passes on the dyno, but this kit was designed to be user-friendly. Easy to mount, easy to take off, and you don't relocate any of your necessities. If you like to have your AC, your power steering, all your goodies, you keep it.
Okay, so wait, hold on a minute. You said this car has twin turbos, right?
That is correct.
How in the heck can you have twin turbos on a V8 with no room in the front? And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Tell us, what are you doing?
Well, basically, it's a rear-mounted system, which there's quite a bit of other guys out there that have been dabbling with it. But what we ended up figuring out that BMWs have a huge problem with heat. So eliminating heat in the engine bay and putting the power coming from the rear to the front, you have a normal driving car with all the power you want.
Now, most people would say it's got to be some lag time or something like that involved in this process, no?
Well, ideally, yes. And the length of the piping and stuff like that, especially on the exhaust size, the bigger the exhaust size is, the more lag you get. But with these particular turbos that we're working with from Comp Turbo, there's basically no lag. I mean, our car has been, we've been dabbling with it on the dyno and driving it up and down our street, and it spools immediately. The turbos, you hear the turbos kicking in literally about 2,600 RPM, and you hear them whistling already. And this is a motor that revs to 9,000 RPM. So imagine the fun and the drivability of this car with this setup.
So one might ask, because I'm an inquisitive mind, and I know cars, how'd you set that up with the computer system, dude?
Well, we're running the stock ECU right now, which our tuners that we're working with, they were able to develop a tune for it. So not is it only user-friendly, it's cost-effective for the average guy. Now, yes, you can get a standalone system and, go crazy with it. But if you just want, around 600 to 700 wheel horsepower, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, and all you got to do is ship us your ECU, we give it to our tuners, they pop in that program, you pop it in, you're good to go.
Man, you guys are real car guys, man. Now, I'm looking at I'm at the back of this BMW. So I'm on my knees now, and I'm looking at all this setup in the back. And one thing I'm concerned about is heat in that gas tank. And I'm looking at both turbos and the exhaust on the turbos. And you're telling me that with your diffuser, there's no heat buildup back there?
No, sir. No, sir. The pitch that we have, that's our main forte. We do custom aero. We flow everything. And this particular setup on this rear diffuser, which we will offer as a package with this kit is not only trackable, it is half mile, whatever you want to do. The pitch changes on the diffuser, so you can create a stronger Venturi effect, or you can eliminate all drag whatsoever and let the air free flow straight out. Now, that being said, the beautiful part about Beamers, the gas tanks sit further up front. And we developed our piping kit to go where the OEM exhaust piping would go. So heat is technically the same. Yes, temperatures might go up a little bit more because it's turbocharged, but at the same time, the air is moving from front to back. So all that heat's coming out the rear, regardless.
Dude, that is, it's off the chain. And folks, I wish I had the Gotcha Racing TV, my camera crew here to see this, but take it from me. It's off the chain. And, I'm going to take pictures of it. Then you can probably go to YouTube and, or just go to the website and check out the what I'm posting. But this is off the chain. You know what? Saturday coming up. Well, folks, by the time you'll be listening to this, it'll be showtime on Saturday. And guess what? We're gonna have this guy in his primaries to be on our show on Saturday, and we can just talk car talk. And all you muscle heads out there, this is going to be a real thrill for you to get some current information on how to. I know he's not going to give you all.
All right. So that's how we do it, folks. We go out and about, and I could be at another shop doing something, and I'm always looking about. And I'm looking around to see if I can find that diamond in the rough. And a lot of these places are tucked in somewhere, and we're happy. I was happy to find them. Hopefully you guys could get that information and go see what they have to offer. Okay, so America, this place that we live in, and we are Americans, I'm happy to be here. Are you happy to be here? Would you rather be in Pakistan? Would you rather be? Would you rather be in Afghanistan? I don't think so. So America is a spot to be, right? It is. We have our own problems here that we can resolve if we would just turn to our neighbor or turn to the person you don't know and start talking. And I always say the world gets smaller when you open up your mouth and start talking. You hear me on that? The world gets smaller when you open your mouth and start. And that's a true statement too. That's a true statement. And the other thing is, if you really want to get to somebody, it's always a 6 point away. I mean, everybody knows everybody here, right? Just because you don't know that fellow, if you can open your mouth and introduce yourself to somebody, you don't know who he or she might know, okay? I mean, you just don't know that. You don't know. And the other thing is, do not burn bridges, right? People, I'm telling you, do not burn bridges, because you don't know when you'll be when you have the need to run back over those suckers, right? And if that bridge is not there because you and your arrogance burnt it, then you're going to be dead in the water. You hear me? Dead in the water. So I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I just don't. You just do. You do what you do, okay? You don't have to say, I'm going to do it. No, you just do it, man. You just do it, right? I don't need to mumble out that I'm just going to do what I need to get done for myself, my family, and my community. And right now, I will help my community regardless of the person who don't want to get off their can and help. You want to stay in the closet? Stay in the closet. You want to stay underground? Stay underground, okay? You don't care when the wolf is out there coming to your door? You don't care? Then that's on you. If I can help you to help yourself to keep the wolf from knocking on that door and blowing your house down, all you have to do is call, and let's see if I can look into my arsenal in my bag and see if I can pull out a magic rabbit for you, all right? And that's how I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So here we go again. Next Saturday, I need for you to get off your can, you folks out there in listening land, and go to 855 West San Bernardino Avenue, Bloomington, California, and the zip code is 92316. And vote for me to become a delegate to represent you in the 7 cities. And I have a team. I'm not the only one. I have a team with me. So when you get there, I will give you a slate of the team members that we have, and you can go from there. We would like for you to vote for each and every team member because they think similar to what I think. I mean, I'm a businessman. I'm a politician, and I am also a concerned citizen looking on your behalf. And I just don't say that just to blow smoke up your pants leg or your skirt. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to try to BS you. My word is my bond. We're going to go forward with Gotcha Racing. We're going to go forward with our political expertise and trying to get things done for the IE in Southern California here. And God has blessed me to be on a larger platform other than the 47th. As I said, I represent San Bernardino County on the executive level for the Democratic Party. All I have to do is write some clear and clean legislation. I can give it to the right county. I can give it to the right group of folks in Sacramento. If they pass it 3 times, it goes to the governor's desk. That's how close I am, okay? So help me to help you to help us to go forward. Hey, folks, thank you. Thank you. Another one's in the can. This has been Joe Britt coming to you live and direct from the desert to the sea, broadcasting on KCAA 106.5, 102.3, and that old favorite that just won't die, 10:50 a.m. on your AM dial. Talk to you next week. You guys take care. Don't take any wood nickels. God bless you. Hey, happy trails. Take care.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
NFL Wildcard Weekend is here. It all kicks off about 35 minutes from now. The Texans hosting the Colts. The two teams split their games during the regular season. Houston expected to have wide receiver Kiki QT for the game. He's listed as officially questionable with a hamstring injury. He's been out the past 5 games. Tonight at 8:15 Eastern, the Cowboys will host the Seahawks. Seattle won their regular season matchup back in Week 3. Dak Prescott on preparing for this game.
Living in the moment. Don't know what happened last year. Don't care what happened last year. It's about right now. It's about making the most of this opportunity, and that's just being the best that I can and making sure the team's the best that they can each and every day. Give ourselves the best opportunity comes Saturday.
You can listen to all the NFL postseason action on Westwood One. The Pittsburgh Steelers are expected to rework the contract of quarterback Ben Roethlisberger prior to the new league year beginning on March 13th. Any restructuring could provide the Steelers with some cap space should they decide to trade wide receiver Antonio Brown. Coaching news, USC has denied permission for both the New York Jets and the Arizona Cardinals to speak with offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury about their head coaching position. Top 25 college basketball in action right now. A top 10 matchup, in fact, coming down to the end of the first half. Number 4, Virginia all over number 9, Florida State, 42-23. Other scores in progress. Number 23, Oklahoma leads Oklahoma State 60-56 with 6 minutes to go. And number 11, Texas Tech, a 50-42 lead over Kansas State with 3 minutes remaining. First half action, number 3, Tennessee with the 25-14 lead over Georgia. Finals from earlier. Number 8, Michigan State beat number 14, Ohio State, 86-77. Number 10, Virginia Tech over BC, 77-66. Alabama upset number 13, Kentucky, 77-75, and number 15 North Carolina routs Pitt 85-60. I'm Scott Seidenberg, and you're listening to NBC Sports Radio, and get all your scores on the NBC Sports Scores app.
This is KCAA.
KCAA Radio is proud to announce that the Tri-City Center in Redlands is our new home. We're fortunate to be located among some of the best businesses in the region. Among our neighbors are Ray Chiropractic, Brace Connection Orthodontist, Pain Solutions Medical Massage, Rent-A-Center, MVP Staffing Agency, Jenny Craig, Salon Centric, and many more. The Tri-City Shopping Center is located just off the I-10 between Alabama and the Tennessee exits in Redlands. The Tri-City Center is the mall with a heart.
Hi, I'm David Abrams, owner of Grand Jewelers Pawn and Loan, and for over 57 years, we've been advising and guiding our clients about buying and selling karat gold jewelry, diamonds, coins, and high-grade watches. If you've been thinking about selling your jewelry, now is your opportunity to liquidate those pieces and put your newfound cash to work for you. Or perhaps you want to repurpose those diamonds that you inherited from your family. If you don't know whom to trust when it comes to liquidating your jewelry assets or redesigning those tired pieces, turn to Grand Jewelers Pawn and Loan in Rancho Cucamonga. We're professionals in the jewelry industry with over 110 years of combined expertise and knowledge, and we will empower you with the knowledge that will enable you to make the best decision about repurposing those old diamonds or liquidating your jewelry. Grand Jewelers Pawn and Loan is located in the Signature Center, Rancho Cucamonga, and we're open till 6 p.m. Monday through Saturdays and 5 p.m. on Sundays. Check us out on Yelp and Google. We're a 5-star rated family business, and we'd love to get to know you. Grand Jewelers, located in the Signature Center, Rancho Cucamonga.
Disney on Ice presents Dare to Dream, where I can chase adventure like Maui and Moana. Anna proves family is forever, and I can dream big with the Disney princesses. At Disney on Ice presents Dare to Dream.
Playing at Long Beach Arena this Thursday through Sunday, January 6th. This is your last chance to see the show in the LA area. For additional show details and to purchase tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com today.
KCAA.
Hi, folks. If you're still paying for electricity every month, it means you haven't signed up for the Inland Empire's #1 money savings program offered by Horizon Solar Power. Just call to qualify your home, and Horizon will give you $100 plus pay your electric bill until 2020. It's that simple. Call, qualify, get $100 and no electric bill payments until 2020. So keep your money in your pocket and become energy independent today. Call 844-711-6996. That's 844-711-6996. Or click on one of our Stay Cool ads at KCAAradio.com.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost us